What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and today Apple released iOS 9.3.2, possibly the very last iOS 9 update before iOS 10. So of course, Apple probably wants to leave things on a good note for the iPhone 4S, which will not be receiving the iOS 10 update. So in this video, I want to test the speed of this new iOS 9.3.2 firmware. How does it compare to the last iOS 9.3.1 firmware on every generation of iPhone that currently supports it, including the new iPhone SE. We're going to be running a number of tests, pretty much seeing is it worth the upgrade when it comes to speed. So let's jump right into it. All right, so on the left is iOS 9.3.2 with the pink background. On the right, 9.3.1. So let's shut these guys down real quick. And a startup test in 3, 2, 1. And they're off. So I'm going to be a little bit sad to see the iPhone 4S go. It was very surprising that Apple supported it in iOS 9, but hopefully at least they leave it off on a good note. It was getting a little bit unusable. It's a very small display, so what can you say? I'm very surprised in the first place. Anyways, this is the oldest generation phones on iOS 9, so looks like 9.3.2 was first. Wow, considerably. That's about 4 to 5 seconds faster. Good stuff, definitely. And 9.3.1, just a tad bit faster than 9.3.2 on the iPhone 5. Lastly, the iPhone 4S. 9.3.2 was faster. So cool. Seeing a good pattern here. And here are the newer generation devices. So the iPhone 6, 6S, and SE, same positions. So 9.3.2 on the left. Starting up in 3, 2, 1. And they're off. So let's go ahead and see where these are at. And looks like 9.3.2 is on considerably faster on both the 6S and SE. And the iPhone 6. Wow, guys, I am absolutely loving what I'm seeing. Looks like iOS 9 really will be leaving things off on a good note. So let's move on to animations, performance, and loading times. All right, so starting with the oldest device, let's see if Apple made any progress here. A lot of people said that it was faster, it felt faster. Let's put that to the test. So first off, app switcher in 3, 2, 1. Certainly doesn't feel much faster. Let's try Spotlight in 3, 2, 1. About the same here. Let's go ahead and clear the app switcher, and I'm going to try and load something. All right, so settings, 9.3.2 loaded that one just a tad bit faster. Let's try App Store. This is web-based, so of course it's not a test of speed. It's mostly Wi-Fi performance, and that's pretty much the same. And a web page in 3, 2, 1. 9.3.1 loaded that one faster. Interesting. iPhone 5, I do hope this guy doesn't get dropped for iOS 10. It would be a real shame. But anyways, app switcher in 3, 2, 1. Exactly the same. Spotlight. A little bit behind here. Looking good though on the second try. Let's clear the app switcher real quick. And settings. Exactly the same. App Store. I like to test one web-based app at least because, Wi-Fi performance is important too. And those are exactly the same. Let's load apple.com on these guys. 9.3.1 still has better performance here. Next up, the 5S app switcher, 1, 2. Exactly the same. Spotlight, the same. So not seeing any difference on the newer devices already. Let's try clear everything out here. And settings. 9.3.2 had a little advantage there. App Store. So things are starting to speed up certainly on newer firmwares. Exactly the same. Let's try a web page. 3, 2, 1. And this is CNN.com. Again, a little bit faster on 9.3.1, but not by much. iPhone 6S app switcher, 1, 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely better on the newer one. Spotlight. Both kind of jittery still, but certainly better than in the past. Let's clear this out. And settings, about the same. App Store, about the same. Web page in 3, 2, 1. Again on 9.3.1. So definitely performance-wise, Safari seems downgraded in 9.3.2. And starting with my Rose Gold Fever iPhone 6S, app switcher, 1, 2. A bit of a delay there. Spotlight. Also a delay on the new firmware. Let's try settings. About the same here. And App Store. Wow. that is actually really quick on the success, but 9.3.1 was the winner there. So lastly, web page, CNN.com. And 9.3.1 again is the winner here. All right, so the fastest phone based on my every iPhone comparison out of every iPhone, the iPhone SE. Let's go ahead and start with the app switcher. 1, 2, exactly the same. Settings, liquid fast. Wait, does that make sense? Very fast. App Store, both very fast. 9.3.2 was faster there. Let's try CNN or even apple.com. And 9.3.1 is faster here. So definitely seeing a downgrade in performance in Safari and 9.3.1. Otherwise, I gotta say, they're pretty much evenly matched. There's no advantage one has over the other. So if you think 9.3.2 is faster, it very well may not be. It's just a placebo. But let's see if Geekbench can give us anything concrete with numbers. And here is a result of the Geekbench. So on the iPhone 4S over here, I could see that there is a 1 point difference. It really makes a difference, you know, in day-to-day usage. Not really. I'm just kidding. But in general, it seems like iOS 9.3.2 has a slight advantage here. In most cases, being a couple points ahead of 9.3.1. Not a big difference, but you know, it is good to see along with the other results. 9.3.2 seems to be a worthy upgrade. So one test left. That's the Wi-Fi speed test. And here are the results of the Wi-Fi speed test. Every single device but the iPhone 5 did better and considerably better. So Wi-Fi performance seems to have improved on the new 9.3.2. All right, and guys, there you go. iOS 9.3.2 isn't huge. It's not that much better, but it is better. The numbers don't lie. In overall terms of speed and Wi-Fi performance, 9.3.2 is just a little bit better. I wouldn't worry about upgrading. You know, this will certainly leave the iPhone 4S in a good place. iOS 10 is coming soon, guys. I'm so excited. Stay tuned for any and all news on that. Peace.